Hello my friend, my name is Adrian Meraz, and I want to welcome you to the first video of the Total Success series. We all want to be successful and happy, but the problem is that we don't really understand the true meaning of success and happiness. We get confused with the idea that success equals fame, money, material possessions, being in a position of power, or accomplishing something at all costs. Now, for someone like you and me who are on the quest for success and happiness, it is really important to understand the true meaning of success and happiness, especially these days. Why? Because our perception and our understanding of these concepts will determine the decisions we make and the actions we take in the future. If you have the wrong idea or the wrong definition of success and happiness, we may end up on a path that leads to unnecessary struggle and suffering. Now, let me make something very clear. Money, fame, and material possessions do not equal success and happiness. However, someone who is truly successful and happy within can have lots of money, material possessions, and even be famous if they wanted to. The key is to understand that the money and the material possessions are not the source of your happiness. They are just a byproduct. As you know, this video is called The Biggest Lie About Success and Happiness. To say that money, fame, and material possessions equal success and happiness is a lie, but that's not the biggest lie. I wanted to start with this video because I think it's very important to know if your actions and your efforts are taking you to where you want to be. And if they're not, it is critical that you understand why so you can make the necessary changes. So let's start with this basic question. What is the meaning of success and happiness? The truth is, it depends on who you ask. If you ask a little kid, maybe they just want to be able to spend time with their parents and play. For a teenager, maybe it is to feel understood or to be popular in school, to get a girlfriend or a boyfriend. For a young adult, maybe to get a scholarship, graduate from college, to get a good job, or to spend time doing what they love. Now, for adults like you and me, well, that's when it gets very complicated, right? In general, we want to be able to live a good life. We want to be healthy, stay fit, we want to be able to increase our income, to get married, or maybe start a family. We want to do the things we love, and of course, we all want to feel loved and appreciated. It is a little difficult to come up with an absolute definition about success and happiness because these concepts are relative. Now, what does that mean? It means that $1,000 could make somebody extremely happy because it could seem like a lot of money. And for somebody else, $1,000 could be spare change. Another example could be when we see that the athlete that wants the bronze medal at the Olympics seems a lot happier than the other athlete that won silver. So because success and happiness are relative concepts, it is very hard to come up with definitions we can all agree with. However, I think that we can all agree with that we feel successful and happy when we're able to increase the quality of our lives. Now, how exactly do we measure our quality of life? Well, after working closely with hundreds of people, I discovered that there are at least 5 major areas that affect our quality of life. So here they are in no particular order: health, money, relationships, spirituality, and purpose. I also discovered that if there is a problem with one of these 5 areas, in most cases it affects the other areas as well. On the other hand, if there is an improvement in one of these areas, there is an improvement in the other areas also. Therefore, one definition of success and happiness would be to live, experiment, and enjoy a constant progress in the most important areas of your life while maintaining a balance between them. This way of living naturally brings feelings of freedom, inner peace, creativity, high energy, joy, inspiration, and love towards life and its teachings. If you're not experiencing these feelings in your life, that's okay, you're not alone. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to help you with throughout the series. The second question is, who can be successful and happy? Success and happiness are available to anyone, but not everyone is willing to be successful and happy. What do I mean by this? What I mean by this is that the essence of life is already full of abundance and happiness for everyone. It is our natural inheritance. But our confusion, our fears and doubts have made us forget about that. Because of our fears, doubts, and subconscious programming, we have built a barrier between us and a life of abundance, success, and happiness. It seems as if we were playing a game where we pretend that we don't have money or a good health or love, instead of fully accepting the fact that we have the power to manifest the life of our dreams in all areas of our lives. It is simple. In order to live a life full of happiness and success, you must be able to identify and remove the obstacles that are between you and the natural flow of abundance. I know doing this can be a little bit scary, but once you do it, you have no option but to finally receive and embrace the life you have always dreamed of. That life has always been available for you, but somehow you have managed to convince yourself otherwise. No matter how hard you try to convince yourself that you don't have money, or that you are sick, or that you are not loved, or that you can't have what you want, or that your life is miserable, or that you're not good enough, you have to realize sooner or later that all of this is just a big lie. The only thing that is true is the attitude that sustains that lie. And that's exactly what we're going to fix here together. My friend, listen to me. All the odds are in your favor. You just don't know it yet. When you do, you will realize that your lack, your suffering, your struggles, and your pain were just an illusion. This illusion is like a program that is there with you to help you awaken so you can finally realize who you really are, a wonderful being with the power to create and manifest the life of your dreams. I know this seems counterintuitive, but what else would you be here for if it wasn't to live your best life possible? Okay, let's recap. A few minutes ago, I told you that money, fame, and material possessions do not equal success and happiness. However, you could have all of these things if you wanted to as a byproduct of success and happiness. Now, here's another lie. This one is one of my favorites, that you need to work really, really hard in order to become successful and happy. The truth is that if you believe that you need to work really, really hard, well, guess what? You will have to work really, really hard because that is what you believe, but it doesn't have to be like that. Another big lie is when you think that you don't deserve to be successful and happy. Maybe you feel it is bad, or you feel that you have done something in the past that was bad and therefore that you don't deserve it. But again, this is just another lie. Now, as we get ready to reveal the biggest lie about success and happiness, I hope that you start to see a pattern. The pattern is that most of what we have been taught about success and happiness is completely wrong, and that is one of the reasons why we struggle so much embracing a life of abundance. Okay, so here's what you've been waiting for. Are you ready? The biggest lie about success and happiness is that something outside of you is going to make you successful and happy. You see, when you think that something outside of you is going to make you successful and happy, you are giving your power away. When you do this, you are no longer in control. Your life controls you. You are a victim. But when you accept the fact that everything you need to create success and happiness in your life is within you, then you open the door to infinite opportunities for you to acquire the skills necessary that will bring you that success. All it takes is a change of mindset. You can change your mindset and you can change your life in an instant. It's like a light switch. You go from being the victim to being empowered. And when that change takes place, you become unstoppable. What I'm trying to tell you here is that there is no external magic bullet. The magic bullet lies within you. Okay, so now that we know the biggest lie about success and happiness, it's time to talk about the truth. The truth about success and happiness is all about personal empowerment. It's about deciding to fully participate in the creation of your reality. Success is not a place or a destination, but rather a new way of seeing things. You feel successful and happy when you are creating new life and not when you're reliving the same thing over and over again. Success is not a coincidence. It's the result of your knowledge, your emotions, your thoughts, and your actions. And if you don't like what you're seeing today, you can change it. Success is about having a direct connection with your true self and to discover your true purpose. What is required from you in order to be successful and happy is to awaken to the understanding that you are a co-creator of your own life. Whatever you are going through in your life right now is a product of your creation, whether you do it consciously or unconsciously. Success is about embarking the process that will give you the experiences that you need to become unlimited. And you have the choice to make that process enjoyable and fun or really miserable. If you are brave enough to take a look inside of yourself and understand that you need to open your mind and change the way you think, then you'll be able to see and experience a life that most people would only dream of. Remember, whatever you think you need is already in you. You already have everything you need to make your dreams come true and to manifest anything you want, anytime you want. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, wants you to have it all. The question is, what inside of you is saying no to a life of abundance, love, health, prosperity, and purpose? Think about that. It's time for a change, and you know it. The goal of this video series is to help you find relief and inspiration to recover your power and change your life. Whatever it is that's stopping you from living the life of your dreams will be resolved, and you will feel relieved. I know that's a bold claim, and from the place where we are, it's very difficult to see how that actually is going to happen. I can tell you one thing, there is a greater force and a greater wisdom that makes everything happen. And if you want to tap into that force that is greater than you and me, then you must have an open mind and you must trust the process. All I'm here to do is to tell you that you're not alone. And in the next few days, you're going to be one of the rare few that has a unique opportunity to change and evolve in a way that you didn't think was possible. And to be honest with you, that is just the beginning. There are a few things that I like to teach you so you can see for yourself that your dream life is closer than you think. In fact, it's just one breakthrough away, and I think I can push you enough to see it for yourself. Believe me, you are one skill away from the life of your dreams. Okay, my friend, that's it for video number 1. I just want to take a few seconds to tell you that video number 2 will be on your inbox very soon. The second video is called Turn Your Struggle into Power. And in this video, I will teach you how to bounce back from any kind of adversity you may have had in the past and how to get ready for the biggest change and awakening in your life. If you're at a point where you know that everything you need to create success and happiness in your life is within you, but you're still struggling to make it happen, then be sure to watch video number 2 in this series. Do not miss it. Thank you again. I will see you very soon.